Alyson Grauer, and if you are anything like hundreds of thousands of other people out there on the internet right now, you are getting ready to do National Novel Writing Month, aka NaNoWriMo. Like many other people out there preparing to write their novels in the month of November, from the 1st to the 30th, you might be biting your nails a little bit at the prospect of having to write 50,000 words in 30 days, especially if you've never done it before. Hundreds of thousands of other writers and writers-to-be are out there right now, organizing their sticky notes, rearranging their workspaces, doing all the chores they should do during the month of November in advance so they don't have to do it later, or maybe just panicking. 50,000 words is no small thing. At midnight on the last day of October, as it ticks over into the month of November, many will begin their NaNoWriMo journey immediately, starting right on the dot at midnight, while others will wait till morning to start their coffee-charged dive into their brand new story. Some will squeeze every drop of their word count in a single day, while others will do the advised minimum of 1,667 words each day for 30 days to create a steady, stable, strong habit of writing a little bit every day to make that goal happen. But what if I told you there was another way? A way that would surpass your wildest dreams of success to create a full novel in a single month, or even less. Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. It has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. That you are a writer, Neo. Trapped in a prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. You take the blue pill. You wake up tomorrow with plans to complete NaNoWriMo as they suggest, with the bare minimum word count every day for 30 days. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Yes, The Matrix came out 20 years ago. I understand that. That's not the point. What I'm trying to tell you is that there is another way than just doing the bare minimum word count every day to get this thing done. And in the process, you can prove to yourself that you're capable of way more than you thought you were. Back in 2010, in the forums on NaNoWriMo.org, a user named Text Eclipse posted, with the help of another user named Ann-Chan, a rubric outlining how someone could, theoretically, mathematically, write the most words on day 1 of November and the least words on day 30 to reach the maximum goal of 50,000 words. In fact, they crunched those numbers so hard, exactly down to the finest, sweetest conclusion. On day 30, the writer could, theoretically, write only one word to finish that 50,000 goal. A sweet reward for a big risk. That's why they originally called it the reward method, by rewarding yourself with one word on the final day of the month. Since then, others have reworked it and renamed it things like the reverse system, the backwards nano, or, my personal favorite, the downhill method. Here's how it works. By starting week 1, day 1 with 3,346 words, you can steadily decrease your daily goals until the final day of the month, when you need only write end, as in the end. Seems fairly straightforward, right? Now, I'm going to say this as someone who has participated in NaNoWriMo 12 times and won 9 times out of those 12. When I discovered the reward reverse backward downhill witchcraft, I was pretty skeptical. 3,000 on the first day seems like a tall order, but I decided to give it a shot, and boy, am I glad I did. I had spent all of October hyping myself up about the story that I was going to write, even if I wasn't 100% outlined or sure of what was going to happen. And I found that I was so excited on day 1 that 3,000 came easily. I just blocked off a bunch of time spread out throughout my day and slammed that keyboard each time until I had at least 3,300 words. Here's the thing though. I was so hyped that I just kept going. I couldn't stop. The elation of surpassing my first daily goal on a brand spanking new story completely swept me away, and I wrote close to 5,000 words that first day. Which means, if you're still doing the math at home, that my goals shrank even further for the rest of the days to follow. Day 2 was similar. I was pumped. I was ready. I was primed. I wrote far beyond the recommended daily target for Day 2, high on the victory of Day 1, and even with the downhill grid firmly in place, the same was true of Day 3 and Day 4 and so on. Y'all, I finished my 50,000 words on Day 14 of NaNoWriMo that year. And all because of this crazy backwards number system that convinced me I was a god and incapable of failing. It was amazing. I cannot even explain to you how pumped I was to write every day because I had already surpassed my own expectations for myself. The method sounds like a lot more work than the average minimum daily word count at first. But if you really pump yourself up for it before Day 1, or even on Day 1, you will seriously blow yourself away with how much you're capable of. I'm telling you, if regular nano guidelines are like hopping off the diving board into the deep end, this was like skydiving out of an airplane. Bigger rush, faster completion time, and a massive amount of personal achievement and satisfaction. What do you think? Have you done this before? Or have I convinced you to strap on a crash helmet and really go for it this year? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow Writers Atelier on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Writers Atelier. As for me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Dreams to Become. Welcome to the other side of the Matrix, friends. Now you know Kung Fu. Word Fu. Kung Word. Kung Word Fu. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Good luck.